Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the show. What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? All right. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to those on Facebook. Yeah, man. It's a quick version of this show tonight. Normally we do have a show on a Monday evening, but um, yeah, we'll be talking about the Blaine situation. Um, mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like up the stream, people. Like the video. Like the video. You can also share it. Yeah, man. Like and share it for us, please. And thank you. All right. So, yeah, man. Like the video. Like the video. It's the golden rule, people, and it's a good way to show your support to the channel. All right. I hope you'd have had a wonderful weekend, and yeah, your Monday evening has been going on well. Yeah, man. So, breaking news, and I'm wondering if it is breaking news for me. Yeah, I'm wondering if it is breaking news for me because kind of had the idea that based on what came out, it would have been an easy guess as well to know that this would have been the outcome. You know, the problem is who is going to be the coach. All the plans that were made prior to or after the girls qualified for the final round, those plans have to cancel, camp plan, and all of those things. So the person that is coming in has to ensure that they, you know, yeah, yeah, people. So it has been confirmed that Mr. Blaine will be leaving the post of senior girls head coach. Yeah, man, it has been confirmed. So he won't be coming back. This thing has been too muddy, and it is as clear as mud that he would not have come back. I know a lot of people are happy. A lot of people are happy that this is the decision. So basically, Mr. Blaine took this decision in the best interest of the football program. He actually wanted to iron things out, sit with the ladies and whatever, but that that wasn't forthcoming. The fact is that he has not, from understanding, he has not handed in a paper to say, hey, I've resigned. However, the reason for that is he's actually waiting on the JFF to complete the process of compensating his staff. But the decision has already been made. So, in essence, there was no need for them to meet. He said it is in the best interest of the team going forward for him to make that decision. He said that their arrangement for the staff to be really taken care of before he puts in his resignation letter. But my resignation is definitely going to take place. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Resignation will take place in terms of officially. Yeah. It is what it is. No two ways about it. All right. So, what are your thoughts, people, on this resignation? Was it a forced resignation? Well, obviously the girls indicated what they want, and I mean, this thing is just really coming out in the public to, highlight what the decision is, basically, because the man would have already made his decision. He's not going to change his mind. Nah, he's not going to change his mind, from what I've heard. Mm-mm. So it is what it is. Yep. What a time to lose a coach. What a time to lose a coach. This close, final group stage. But let me see what you're saying in the comment section, people. Welcome to everyone. Welcome. Just drop a like on the video, people. Drop a like on the video. Big up all the persons over there on Facebook. Thanks very much for tuning in to another Coach's Desk live stream. Really appreciate it. And I mean, we never planned this. We just got the information and we just decided to, do a stream. Jason, big up yourself, Erudite. Jason is saying, relationship not lasting nowadays. First Shakira, now Vin. Island Card, big up yourself. Thank God Vin is out now. The girl can go to the World Cup and make history once again. All right, Island Card. Man of God, big up yourself. Card, want him out before the first match. I told you, a lot of people are very happy that this would have happened. Stefan Wright, big up yourself. Malik, big up yourself. Yeah, man, for real. John Powell, big up, welcome. Jamaica LOL, what go on? Big up yourself. Duckland Stenet, bless up, man. Malik, so who are going to be the new coach? We hear some names floating around. Hold on, it sounds like me I get a call, but where's the phone? Where's that phone? Hold on, the people. Let me go get the phone. Me hear the phone I ring. Let me get that phone. All right, the person that was calling in, yeah, you can call what now? Let me see. This look like, yeah, man, caller, you can call in, but where was I in the comment section? All right, Prince Kevin, big up yourself. Like me, I have to go call in code. Oh, you did a call. Welcome, you're live. Prince in the building.
Well, go on, coach.
Yeah, my day, you
Big up, you know.
you have to turn on it. You have to turn on the background noise in the car. We are here. Me, I hear
Yeah,
myself.
man. We just turn it.
Oh, go on.
Just turn it down. Me. Big up, you know, coach. You
Yeah,
see?
man.
So, we just checking on the channel and we are saying the breaking news, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, that's something we never surprised, though. We know that it was coming.
Yeah,
You see,
man.
we never did surprised about it. And then again, you see, this just damage, you know, JFF some more, you know. This just damage JFF some more. Remember the other day, I'm texting in the comment section, I'm telling you that JFF is not diplomatic.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? And you see the decision where they make, I don't know if these people think about things before they come out on social media and they say certain things and stuff. You know, because we were looking at the interview that Speed did the other day on Sportsmax, and you know, him stand strong in solidarity with Blaine. And you know, say those interviews are gonna hurt GFF.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Because them come out and say them must stand strong with the coach, and now see that the coach can't left them. They should have been more diplomatic and know that that's not the right time to make an interview like that. They can't make them interview there or put out them statement there when the coach himself not even sure say him a go stay. Them should at least wait for the coach decide if him a go or stay. So and then from there, so them could have put out the statement.
So he said they preempt
because remember the
preempt things. They basically preempt things,
slow, man. Yeah, man. Slow, man. You see me? Because, all right, look on this. When the whole of Jamaica know, the whole of we know, say, the Girlz and JFF, they never have a good relationship from morning. We know that. We don't have to go down in the details. That's something we know. Right, coach?
Mm-hmm.
So, something like this will happen, and them come out and say them stand in solidarity with the coach. So, that look like, say, them neglected the Girlz them again. I saw it look towards certain females, you know, I'm not asking everybody, but you get me as a coach, I saw it go look like dear JFF go again, not supporting our voice. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, say if JFF and the Girlz start the campaign with a 30 relationship, right now it dropped to about 15. So it only get worse.
Mm-hmm.
And as I say, coach, them need to be diplomatic. JFF have a thing where them a walk around and them a puff them chest like them are some big bad bully. You see me? And every time when, you know, fans start talk, certain people start talk, we see people are come on in the media and I say, yo, are them really a push for certain things in the country and them a do everything and some man nah do nothing where the fans them a do right there. You get me as a coach? But them need to understand, say, you can't do them thing there. See like how we see them, the feud with them and see them thing they're not right, coach. You see him because a sponsor, I see him with a sponsor already a female there. I must say, I got to now go with me now go come join, you know, because me know at the end of the day, me the out in the media, I hear say me and JFF a fight and you know, he put some bad repute on my name and my company. You get me? I said nobody wants to attach their brand to a scandalous organization. You see me say, see, if all the while them go like make scandal and create one bag of problem, nobody now gonna attach them brand to an organization like that. Everybody want to attach them brand to an organization where have integrity, promising, You get me I say? And then them to stop talk about where the other rest of people them are doing in Jamaica. About the other day me hear people and I say if we the fans them a go JPL go watch match and them. No, we can't do them thing there. We can't attack the fans them, it no matter. You see me? If
That's true. That's true.
Match, we have to give thanks to them same way.
Yeah.
And who are come, we have to give thanks. You see me? We can't afford to attack the fans. Because remember, you know, sponsors not join organization because of organization. Sponsors not even sponsor team because of the players. They don't sponsor team because of the players, you know. The only reason why you can say sponsor a team because of players is because certain players have a large fan base and them have a wider reach. So that is why they are quick to jump on certain teams when certain type of stars is on it. So it's not necessarily about the players, it's about the fans. Because one of the most marketable footballer in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's not because Cristiano Ronaldo is a great baller. It's not because of that, you know, it's because him project himself as a brand out there. Because Messi is not marketable like Cristiano Ronaldo. And some people might argue about hear this. Cristiano Ronaldo can make one post, and that one post that Cristiano Ronaldo make, it have 10 times more effect than Messi. Messi is just a Messi might be a better player than Cristiano Ronaldo. But when it comes down to a brand, CR7 brand, Ronaldo is a bigger brand. So at the end of the day, them need to always understand, say, yo, you know, can't diss the fans them. The fans them are the main person. You see me? You see, if the fans them come and the fans them say bad things about, you can't come out of character and start this the fans them. Because you see the moment you start this the fans them, at the moment you start dropping our, well, I will say that. You see, but at the moment you start dropping our pick, you know. Because of the fans them all up the structure. If the fans them not come and match, how them feel like them are going to get money to keep up them program. They're not going to have no program because the program can't run without money.
You know, man, you're right.
You get me? I say, so me I say them need to be more diplomatic. You can't they out there and you fight with you invest on them thing there. You see me? It's being a leader is not all about beating up your chest. See, sometimes you have to know how you can take recommendation from the people them with their own. So when you look over there, you see the girl them have a good program. See, now what JFF should have done? Me I go talk what JFF should have done. You know, if nobody from JFF out there listen, want to run come here, I want to record a piece here. You see what JFF should have done. Remember that Cinella and the girls them revive the program and them are going good. You see me? Them should do, even though we know that at times, you know, there's a little misunderstanding and a little bit of aggression from the other camp. JFF can come and, you see me, try to resolve the thing with a more peaceful manner. When them come and them a puff up them chest and a go and like them run things, that only a guess of the problem. You see me? So, what them should do, them should have their own Sidela, you know. Try to see what Sidela do, what make she can gain sponsors. Because remember, say them don't know how to gain sponsors, you know. So, try for their own or see how she gain sponsor and try to learn a 1 and 2 technique so you can bring over to the man program as well. You see me? When you look at it, you see she take a picture of the sponsors. You run, go in a picture, man, go take picture and smile, man. No matter make the people know say there's a few. You see me? Go in a camera, go smile and thing and, try to build a bond between Sidela. Now, when you now make decision, try to put Sidela a part of it. Other persons would have said, no, because she invest rated and them at the federation. No, but here we go, our situation unique. And we are looking out for the betterment of the country. So, make sure come in and make sure have a say in a decision. If you are all up on a decision where she want to make, try and explain why you make this decision for? So the two of you can make step. But rather than you just puff up your chest and say, no, you invest in me, and me run things, rate and just shoot out the woman. And them things that we are talking about, try to live good, no man. But JFF just walk around the place and you see me, them are going like them alone want to do it. Them alone can't do it. Everybody have to come on board for do it. You see me, we need Sidela, we need the same JFF, we need the players, we need the fans. Everybody have a role for play. But JFF a move like say, and them alone can do everything. And they can't.
Yeah. Somebody is saying, although
Coach, it's
JFF
rough.
support Vin, did he resign or did he and the JFF come to an agreement in best interest of the team? It looks better for all parties if they wording as resign.
So, well, I know, but coach, you see, if a JFF and come to if a him and JFF come to the agreement, they say I better him resign. Then them actions where them do earlier would have just show them say them incompetent because them put out a statement say them support the coach. See? Them put out a statement say them support the coach, you know. And then, you know, Mr. Speed, a member of the technical committee, he went on Sportsmax and he did a strong interview saying that they're backing the coach and they're supporting the coach. So with all of those strong support for a decision like this, it not look good for them. You see me? So, you see, if I them make a decision there to take him down, you see, even though coach, I'm not telling a lie. We don't want him Blaine in IT. But we have to talk from an unbiased perspective. You see, if I was a federation, me would want to talk to him and talk about say, are the best decision for a step down after me come out in the public and say me strongly support him. I better already stick with him. So JFF trying to better be the one. But for say, and them talk to him for step down. And they better put it out there say I've been blamed because me I tell you no. It not gonna look good if you say I talk to him for step down. You see what me I say, coach?
Yeah, man, me here, yeah, so.
Because when this would tell, we say JFF no know what them a do. Because 1 minute they on the left, 1 minute they on the right. So you come in like say JFF a zebra, them black and white.
Or flip flop. You know them slippers the old Navy sell.
But the thing where them need to do, man, them need to, you know, get Sidela on board the right way. Them need to make bygones with bygones. You see me? And then again, them need to stop going with them foolishness. Because you know what going on now? All we know say some of the moves them Sidela make aggressive. The whole we know that, you know, she makes certain decisions were really aggressive. Even though we are supporter of the camp. You see me, coach, we have to agree. We have to be unbiased tonight. You see me? But you see when we look into it, we are looking into it and we are looking on the human side as well. So we have to look on the reason why Sidela so aggressive when she are dealing with them. Remember, you know, and them same one try to rob Sidela when Sidela hand over the money for pay for the training camp. Remember, coach? Coach. You remember incident there, right?
Which incident?
So the incident, man, when the girls did on the training camp and Sidela did hand over the money to them to pay the people for the training camp and it reached a point where the people have to send back an email to Sidela saying that they didn't get any payments. And you remember when she didn't want to run the audit, and that's why she didn't want to run the audit. You remember, I can't go there. And that's why she didn't want to run the audit, because she has to JFF take the money and spend it for elsewhere because she give them the money to pay the people and the people must send email to her. So I see same thing there. So, coach, just put yourself in her shoes. You there, and you say, I'm no program not there. You there, you know, as a Jamaican and a female program not there. And you say, all right, you have to take it up for your head. And Remember, you never have to do this, because you're not part of the organization, but you just take it out of your head because you love your country. And now you find all kind of different funding to give the girls them so the girls them can, be competitive in the region. And JFF just a squander your money, so. You see me? I knowing that there was no program before and how hard you have to work to get funding. Coach, tell me your human side. You would be so aggressive when you are dealing with them because you say, no man, that clown them people that take me for rob them or rob me.
Yeah,
Tell
man.
the truth, coach.
That, of course, that would be a
That's a
must.
human side.
That
You see
would,
me?
that would
And
be
then
a
look
must.
on this now, coach. Look on this, coach. After the woman take up the whole funding and make the team go work up. When they look, everybody they in a skyback. All a JFF, government official, when Sidela reach, no ticket, no dead FAR. Sidela have to go in a bleachers. Tell me now, where your human side of us take coach? So at the end of the day, we know Sidela makes certain aggression towards JFF, But can we really wrong her after what JFF has done to her? Can we really wrong her?
It makes sense. Yeah,
Sidela human, She a human. I will know Sidela female too, and nobody not emotional like female. So probably if I was a man, I'd do it, they could not say, yeah, him just a box off that like a man. But we know how women stay. So we have to look for a part there as well. You know that coach. And then probably true she a woman, she feel like say true she a woman, and that's why JFF try to deal with her certain way too, as well. So we have to look on it from fair perspective why she's aggressive. Not saying that it was right, Not saying that it was right, but we have to look on a point of view there as well. But you see me, coach, I don't really want to see the fighting on it. I'm not telling you, as much as I'm back to the lap. I don't want to really see no fighting and thing and why I can. One day I'm more enjoy some football. You see? But I one thing we need, I'm not going to sit down on my yard and say foolishness I go on and call it out. That's one thing we need, coach. I'm not going to on my yard and say foolishness I go on and program and call it. You see me? So when you see Prince on stream and Prince talk about the reggae girls and I really grabbing a barrel mentality and thing, but more while we call out certain people. You see me? You have to call out certain people. So coach, big up yourself and I'm there stay with
yeah,
man.
Yeah, man.
I want to watch the stream. I don't in the comment section. Brain drain, big up yourself.
So brain drain turned famous now.
Big up yourself, Stan.
No. I have to hide my face. After what transpired today, I can't be showing myself in public.
What transpired today?
My team get destroyed by Newcastle.
Oh.
We can't make tough to hide from people. We can't come
Last man, you should even mention that and give me a recollection of it,
I'm still trying to.
You were so much in a very, what you call it now, unusual position, but yet pole position. And you just give it to us, sir?
No. We're never good enough. We know that it was
as brain drain, so your coach a false prophet,
My coach is a dictator, and dictator get what they deserve. I don't want my coach. My coach is annoying me. But I must say, I've been listening to Prince calling about what transpired. I don't have all the history, but I like to see when authority reign, regardless of what that authority entails. What do I mean by that? You can't make inmates run the asylum. So, coach, if you are at your school where you coach, the students tell the principal and they fire you. Is that right?
Hear that part there?
If you're your coach, you're a track coach at your school, you're coach. And the student says to the coach, they must come fire you. And they have all this list of grievances as to why they should fire you. Didn't the principal have a right to go do an investigation, assess the credibility of what was provided to him or her, and based on the results, make an informed decision? But you can't just fire the teacher because the students will fire the teacher. How that work? I don't understand that. We have a total disregard for authority. Now, if they investigated and...
But hold on, Cranky. But remember, even before, persons were saying when he got the job, they were still throwing you call it now, spikes or fiery darts at Vin Blaine, you know, because a lot of people. So when they hear the ladies, the girls say it, it's like it does add fire to fuel, fuel to fire for some of the people. Them, you know.
Which coach Jamaica to throw fire upon? Then throw fire upon Whitmore, then throw fire upon Paul Howe. We like throw fire, coach. It's normal, especially if there are people who have influence who don't get what they want. I'm not taking it for Vin Blaine, you know. I'm taking it for authority.
Yeah, man. I understand the levels.
My concern is this: is that if you let the image run the asylum, which is a saying, then you're in for trouble. I listened to Speed explaining some of the information that was outlaid in the letter, some of the concerns that were expressed, and engagement, and some of those lack credibility. Right? I was watching Sportsmax, where he talked to some of those. Now he didn't go to. He did admit that the coach and the coach said it publicly, that some of the things were legitimate, right? But I have concern with Arteta and his decision. You're gonna have disagreement in a lot of situations with coaches or managers about how they operate. But if the JFF had succumbed to the request of the players, does it have any direction it goes? Where does it go from there? So if the players then say, I want to fire the JFF, do they fire themselves? How does that work? I don't understand how that works when it relates to authority. They did an investigation. They made a decision based on the results of it. But they're the ones who come out looking like roses. So I disagree with Prince about how the JFF looks, frankly. Now, there's a lot of history to this, right? People saying it's Sidella or the coach who worked with Sidella, whatever that entails. But at the end of the day, I think the JFF made the right decision. And the only person walking away with their head in the air, actually, and their head hold high is Vin Blaine, as far as I'm concerned, because he was retained and he resigned. And he says doing it as a patriot and for the betterment of the country and the program.
Yeah, he did.
Players don't walk away well. The JFF is in a bind, even though I think their decision was brilliant, because they also got an out, which is they didn't succumb or, be cowed by the players in terms of what direction to take. And they can go get another coach if they have the money to coach the players. Now, the question is, the players are also now in a bind. If they get another coach they don't like, well, what do they do? Request that a coach be fired also? Then they look like disgruntled kids. So it's never a good situation when you have.
But Cranky, look on it from this point of view. Whereas they would have made their request privately, and because of media, the fans would have known about it.
No, coach.
While they would have wanted to do it privately.
No, coach. I don't
think they would have wanted this to be a blockbuster thing,
Well, coach, either way, somebody wanted it to be. I don't think it was Vin Blaine. I don't think it was the JFF. Somebody wanted it to be. Somebody wanted to bring it to public light. And I would assume the person who instigated it wanted to come out to put pressure on the coach. But the question is, that person who instigated it, did they get what they desired? Well, they probably don't. Because then the JFF is going to go in a different direction. Now, I understand some of the history with Sidella, and I think what should have happened is that the JFF and Sidella come to some kind of compromise about how they should operate going forward. I don't believe in private citizens running your national program, but I think given the history here is a very unique history, where without her, there probably wouldn't have been a program, or the program wouldn't have been where it is today. So she should be given credit. She should have some input, but also that's also dicey, coach. Because every private citizen that has some resources that can contribute to the program, do they also get access? I don't know how that works. You should always try to keep private citizens out of national programs. Otherwise, you end up in these situations.
Prince is challenging what you said, Cranky. There it is on the screen.
What is Prince saying? I was in a brilliant mood. You guys have a go PF or the backroom staff, but here's the thing. You ain't got to pay off anyone. They resigned. Did the backroom staff resign or did the coach resign? I don't know how that works. They could retain the backroom staff. They have to pay off anyone. The coach resigned. The backroom staff is employed separately or employed with a coach and decide to stay. They could retain them and hire a coach until the coach they have to have the backroom staff.
Yeah, but I mean they don't want though. I don't think the girls wanted the backroom staff either. Because I think there was something where they were challenging.
And then again, coach, we're missing the whole question, coach.
Huh?
The JFF did.
Cranky, look like your internet a wobble.
Adhere to or succumb to the.
Your internet are in and out, Cranky. Not hearing it clearly.
I did decide to go to the players. Right?
Not hearing you. All right, Cranky needs to sort that one out. Man, they say your internet a move like Arsenal and Cranky. Hold on, people. We don't know who released the letter. That's a good question, though, but we don't know. People, come on, man. Me can't believe we don't like up the stream yet. 64 likes and we have 145 people. This is according to Fresh God. The statistician. Nah, man. Nah.
They made a decision to retain the coach. That means they didn't agree.
Cranky. Your internet now going well, you know. Like Arsenal reincarnating your internet.
Right?
Your internet a move away. Hey, brain drain. Brain drain, why you not hibernate, man? Brain drain, hibernate, no, man. Somebody please, me not ask a super chat, but somebody send a next super chat so we can remove this off the screen. No, sir. There's a net shaky like Arsenal. Man, them in a pole position and just give it away like that. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, people. So this is a decision that was made. Big up the persons who are just joining. All right, Cranky, jump off and try to sort that out. All right, Brain J, you take off you. You're a smart individual, you know. Well, you're a smart AI. They programmed you well. But sometimes I feel like some of your ones and zeros, they somehow skip a beat or they jump out the line. All right. So, I mean, we are hearing some people. I see some people in the comments say humans is Lauren Donaldson. But I don't know. I don't know who will come in. I don't know who will come in. All right, Pagan, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Get rid of Cranky there. Not Cranky. Brain Drain. That's Cranky's nemesis. Yes, so we're hearing a lot of names jumping out.
They got some Jamaica internet coach.
No, I'm on an Arsenal effect, man.
It's been a long day. It's been a long 2 weeks, actually.
It's a special edition. Big up yourself. Erudite is in the building. The boss said, big news. So yeah, we hear some names calling Cranky. I mean, it's like the girls would want to cherry pick. But before we really look on that, do you think that this situation will set a bad precedence going forward?
Well, no, because the JFF didn't succumb to the girls' request, right? The JFF made a decision. They're the authority. They decide who should be the manager or the coach. And they didn't acquiesce to the players' request. So it set a bad precedent in terms of players trying to determine who should be their coach. But I think the JFF stood up for authority, which I'm in full support of. You can't have players deciding who should coach them. So then that's a bad precedent. Don't know what drove this. Don't know who decided to pursue the route they did. The way the letter was written, I have a feeling that I'm inclined to think someone else was influencing this, given how specific certain things were, how it was well laid out, how it was categorized, the various categories in that letter. So I do think that the JFF made
What if the girls handpicked a coach,
right,
and then it doesn't work out? Should they be given the cat o' nine? We tell about cranky internet, you know, real Arsenal. Real Arsenal. The great Mannings.
Yeah, man, what?
What? Oh, you not hide your face.
Huh?
Oh, you not hide your face.
Hide it? Why?
Look on cranky.
We can't see him.
Oh, you're not. Oh, okay. You're not seeing him. The fact is that your side gave away their hopes of playing Champions League football.
Yeah.
I mean, Cranky came on in mask and hat. The man said him can't put him face out there because.
Talk to me. Because this is a Manchester United fan talking to me. Me have one game left to play and Manchester United can't pass me. So,
No, it's not about, no, hold on. Remember, it's not about we passing, you know. No. Don't get it twisted. Remember, Manchester United has been the beaten stick since season. You were in a precarious position.
No, but remember, I was on this platform and people were saying that they can't see Arsenal on the table because at the mid-season I was 15th.
Yeah, but you still can't see me.
Eh? No, I'm telling you, I don't know if people remember that.
I see you.
At the start of the season, people were telling us that we were being relegated. So I think we have surpassed the expectations of many. What a God. Good evening, Coach Benzi.
What there, man?
In the comment section.
So what you think about before I go get you to talk? A lot of the fans are happy that Vin made this decision. He said that it is in the best interest of the football. He's just waiting for the backroom staff to get their compensation package before he hands in the paper. What are your thoughts?
I mean, in terms of, I knew that Vin Blaine was going to leave. I think that is the best thing for him as a person. Again, I don't have a problem with the girls wanting a new coach, but there's always a right way to do things. And in life, I know that you can't do wrong things and expect to get right results. I think the way that I did it, it was not done in the best way. I wish them all the best. I hope they qualify, but the onus is on them. The sad thing is that by now, there should have been a coach in place. You know?
Mm-hmm. But Mannings, don't you think that them writing a letter would be one of those ways? But it leaked would have put them in a bad light.
Oh, the girls?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think the all of this, I think all of this was planned. The letter, the releasing of it, all of this. I think going ahead is what do you do? I think the biggest issue is, obviously, the girls have somebody in mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So Do we want to create national programs where the players choose who they want? So if the JFF chooses somebody that the girls don't want, what happens to the program? Because we can't stop talking about Vin Blaine, you know. He has done the right thing. So let's go past that, right? Let's put it that he never deserved the job. Let's put a narrative that some people may feel better with. He never deserved the job. He should never ever coach football. Fine, that is done. All right. Who should select the coach? Is it the coach or the players? And so, should we allow the players to choose a coach? Allow the Reggae Boyz to choose a coach? I mean, we have an exceptional male squad, so should we allow the players to choose a coach that they want? That is what we have to do. Be careful of the precedents that we set. However we deal with it, there is a right way to do things. You understand me? And that's all I would encourage the people who are left behind to do. But one thing I know in life, that you can't do what is wrong and get the right results. And there's always a better way to do things. I think this should have been dealt with better. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I would say on that, Coach Means. I don't know how you feel about it, but that my biggest issue right now is who comes in and take up this team now and plan and go ahead, and who should make that decision.
Yeah, man.
What do you mean who should make the decision?
I don't know, because some people believe that the girls should select the coach.
Hold on there. We have a caller. Caller, welcome.
No, blessing, coach. Prince. Just let man finish him fine.
Oh,
I'm finished.
Finishing point, man.
All right, coach. All right. So, all right. I just want thing we really want say on the stream. It look like say you have to go give me a link to the stream, because boy, like based on the amount of thing we are going, like me have a few words to say. But here we go on. You see, again, persons now look
drop a link in
on the
comment
situation.
section.
Yeah, man. So persons now look that persons are not looking that the situation that we have on hand is unique. You see me? Jamaica has a very unique situation on hand. And sometimes doing the wrong thing is the right thing. So hear me, I say no, coach. So everybody look on Liverpool. You see me? Evil Tuchel and Pep Guardiola come out and say the whole of England love Jurgen Klopp. You see? Because the type of personality where Jurgen Klopp have, you know, he make people have a soft touch for Liverpool. You see me? He make fans from other clubs want a coach like Jurgen Klopp. You see? So, you are one. You see, Vin Blake was never
Blaine,
the person for Jamaica. Vin Blaine, sorry. Vin Blaine. So, coach, after what we go through, just think about the Reggae Boyz and every single thing we go through in the past. The only logical thing from morning was to get a coach where everybody are go like. That was the thing, you know. You see me? The logical thing was to get a coach everybody are go like. No, even before Vin Blaine signed, from the moment Vin Blaine get mentioned, you have people we are bringing out forward and get mentioned for the job in a coach. People already are bringing out the stick. Vin Blaine is a coach where majority of players them not like, majority of the fans them not like. A fact. We see on every stream. Even when I tell you say YouTube shut down because the fans them in the comment section them heated for Vin Blaine. We have to look on the truth, you know. We have to look on the truth. You see me? So you see, based upon the situation what we have on with the JFF need to find somebody where the nation and a whole can go behind and can put them full support. Those are the type of persons we need to find. And we all know that the decision to sign Vin Blaine was a wrong decision from morning.
But hold on, Prince. Did you know that they were trying to get other persons who would decline? Did you know that?
Yes, coach, I know all of that, coach.
So,
but
so,
remember,
so,
coach,
wouldn't you think that
still,
that was a last resort? I'm just saying.
No, I didn't think it was a last resort.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It was again JFF being lackadaisical. Because there is one thing we realize when we find out with this administration is that them like a whole heap of simple fix. Them not think long term, them always think short term. That is one of the things we must see with this administration. They don't make decisions that's gonna benefit the nation in the next 5-10 years. They always make decision that is gonna fix a leak right now. So JFF is like a terrible plumber because they don't actually fix your problem, They just cover it up. And then next week the whole will go bore again and you have a leak again. That is JFF for you. They don't make decisions that is gonna protect the nation football long term. Everything when they make it look like it just always lead to another problem. I swear.
Okay.
Coach, may I try connect on the stream?
All right.
Yeah, I just connect on my laptop, so just drop back the stream in the comment section.
Yeah, man.
I even can the stream on my WhatsApp.
All right, cool. All right, so that's Prince. Gentlemen, before we continue again, Mr. Database says Spurs to the Champions League. True Arsenal fans feel that pass them hard as a Chelsea fan would. Cranky our Mannings.
Manning.
I say nothing, because you people are right in the Champions League on the conjoin me a minor league.
No. We're in the Europa League. We're in the Europa League. We're not in the minor league. We're in the Europa
Just
to
to remind
me
people,
a minor league. After that, go on about things.
just a reminder, there is still a round of game left. All right, so nothing is decided yet. It may be in Spurs' favor, in the same way Arsenal lost. It is possible that
Coach,
Norwich has nothing to play for at home.
Coach,
it is possible that they could win.
Coach, don't bring people on your program, Coach, who have been drinking before they come on your program. Don't have people on your program who have been consuming, those special things and cloud. There's no way we're making Champions League. None. I knew we weren't going to make it because we had tough games coming up. And we're not that good. We need to get better. So we'll go buy some more players, but we'll be okay. We came fifth, which is above what we expected when the season started. So.
Yes. So who's going to respond to what Prince said?
Prince said a lot. First of all, I don't know how you go to hire a coach because everybody loves the coach. You hire a coach because the coach has the attributes, skill set, resume that you think is going to allow you to be successful. That's principally what you do. Some coaches are not likable, but they're winners. And people want to be around winners. And I can't believe I'm here defending the JFF. It's not something I necessarily want to do. But in this case, I think the JFF made the right decision based on what they have put on the public domain, what was brought to their attention, the investigation they did, and the ultimate outcome. There are no clear winners here. But I would say the girls don't end up in good light because they may not get what they want in terms of who they want to coach them. At the same time, they come across as disgruntled, as creating a coup, some kind of coup that they have undertaken. And I believe in authority. And authority has to reign. Otherwise, you have chaos. So there's a better way for them to have sort of engaged the JFF. And it's unfortunate someone leaked it, right? Because if they have concerns about the coach, I think what they should have done, not necessarily actually the coach be fired, is bring out their concerns and say, you know what? Given what you see here, the situation may be untenable. But to say that I want to fire the coach because of all these things, when half of them are proved to be not necessarily true, doesn't put the girls in a good light, doesn't put the coach in a good light because some of them are true. There's coaches, it's typical Jamaica mashup, typical thing. Nothing new.
Hey,
All the
Cranky.
them work with it.
Brain drain a sample man in there. That super chatter can't move off the screen, you know. Man say enough to move off, let it soak. So anybody want to move it off, have to come big. But brain drain is saying
So, coach, one question for you, coach. One question. Where did Manu finish? Where did Manu finish?
We don't finish yet.
No, but where do you think you're going to finish from a position
Well,
standpoint?
6 we are going to finish one.
Oh, you finish. And where's Arsenal finishing?
Me don't know.
They'll be above.
Arsenal, man. Me don't know about Arsenal.
You think it's going to be above 6? You think it's going to be above 6?
Me don't know. I hear a team and you tell me. Anyways, Brain Drain said, did you just apply Vin Blaine for a reason?
Yeah, because that's what they
are
fired.
You showing the support? And somebody asked him swear of Vin Blaine, and I asked if you and him related.
No, if me was Vin Blaine, me not resign now. So me can't Vin Blaine. You can't force me out.
Wait, say you would resign?
No, me I go work out. Me I go work out. Me not resign. No, sir. Can't push me out. In fact, it will even worse. I know me will stay. Then you want to push me out. If all the girls want to leave, them leave. Get a new team. There's enough people out there want to play football.
So, Cranky.
Mm-hmm.
Cranky, so we pretty much, you're going to spite the nation. That's what you say.
But Vin Blaine must have confidence in his ability. What was Vin Blaine's record before? What's his record? Did he lose any games? Did he lose any games? I'm curious. Is he undefeated in this qualification round?
Yes, he is.
So what's the rationale to say he's spiting the nation by being in charge when he's won all his games by great margin, win his zone, and has made the qualification now to try to get to the work? I'm confused. Is this based on results or is this based on feelings and likability? So is this a likability contest or a result business?
Cranky, who Vin Blaine beat? Who Vin Blaine beat in the qualification?
He beat those who were in front of him.
Man could have the team. Hold on. Even Manny's man could have coached a team and still beat them team there.
So here's a question for you. That's not a question to ask now. He was given a job and he did the job.
Hold on. My name is Carl. No, what did he do? I could not do that. I could not coach a team to beat them. So just use some. Maybe you are Coach Minzy.
No. But here's the thing. Here's a big question. What could he have done differently based on the results he got? Were those results sufficient or they weren't sufficient? You mean he should have won by 50-0 or 100-0? Is that what you're saying? I'm confused.
No, it's not what he did on the pitch, you know. It's what he did off the pitch.
Which is?
You see, the moment Vin Blaine stepped in the program, I know that there was gonna be.
But what on Prince? What on Prince? Prince, hold on. Are you arguing the inevitable? Because the man are gonna resign. Or him resign already, just to make it official. Should we be talking about the possible coach to come in and how is this gonna impact the girls going forward?
I was just answering Cranky, you know.
The coach is important to do some revisionist history to get to this point. And why is the reason it's important? Because if you're saying the coach should be fired, but you have no tangible evidence to substantiate your position, that's concerning. If it was like Whitmore who wasn't getting good outcome, yeah, we could understand that. But it's a results business, and I'm getting results. So what is it that I haven't done that I should have done why I should be fired? You got to make your case, and I'm not hearing the case. Now, what we can say, we can move forward now, but we all have to agree there's no case to fire the coach based on results. Personalities, likability, player association, which I don't think is criteria we use for coaches, but fine. But don't say the results weren't sufficient as to why I should be fired. And if you have great results, normally that's how you keep your job. If Arteta get me the Champions League and they don't like him, enough players don't like him anyway, I wouldn't care because we're winning and I'm happy.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, but I heard Prince say that a bunch of people didn't like the coach. No one knows what that means. Because it's hard for Jamaica to get coaches because they can't pay them in the first place. We can't afford the best coaches. The one who took up the mantle is being denigrated, belittled, for different reasons, some not even football related. And we have to give people a chance to be successful. When they fail, we give them a hard time. When they succeed, we praise them. But we don't do that really well. So, not stop preach. Go on, man.
Cranky.
No, man, before Manning's coming, let me read this. Let me read this.
Like,
Well on the Prince. Stefan Wright, he said, Paul lose all, we keep him as head coach. Vin win all, we say fire the coach. Go ahead, Prince.
All right. You see, the thing is just a local statement. I don't like when people are saying we need to give the coach a chance. You see me? Una act like say Vin Blaine star coach Jamaica team since 2021. Vin Blaine there from 2010 when the program crashed. What kind of chance have we have not seen Vin Blaine enough? Una act like say this a Vin Blaine first team. We see Vin Blaine in the under 20 team, in the under 17. He had other stint with the national program already. What fruitation we got from all those previous stint? What kind of chance? He's not a coach that needs a chance. This is not his first stint. And the last time he was in charge of the program crashed. Not every fault is in that crash. Let me just say that, JFF have to take some of your blame there as well. But we'll see him become in charge of this program again, and we'll see where program there. So are we not learning from our mistakes? Why are we keep on making dumb mistakes? We are not learning. And that is why we have history, to learn from the past. That is the only reason why we have history, to learn from the past.
Prince, I agree with you. So here's my one question I'm going to ask you.
Hold on, Cranky. I need to ask some questions.
Manning's one.
Because I want what's the name of Prince Christie? What's it? Kev, I'm not seeing the name because of the super chat, but nonetheless.
Prince Kevin.
You said that Vin Blaine was here when the program crashed. You said that? So if that is what you said, I'm not sure. I'm asking. If that is what you said, tell me where the program was when Vin Blaine resigned. Because he resigned the job under the leadership of Captain Horace Burrell because of an argument with an individual. So tell me how the program was crashed at that point, because it is the same program that ended up in the World Cup. So tell me.
What, Cranky? What? 2010 the program crashed and the program was out for 4 years.
Listen what I'm asking you. The last time Vin Blaine was
are you talking about 2016?
You said the last time he was in the program, the program crashed. That's what you said. Let me ask you, is that what you said?
That's what I said.
All right. So the last time, you said the last time. Do you recall the last time he was in there that he resigned? And when he resigned, it is in that same season, the World Cup qualifying start that we qualified for the World Cup. So where did the program crash when he was
which campaign was that? Hold on. Which campaign was that?
When the team qualified for the World Cup?
Which campaign? What year? Come on, we need facts, man. We can't just be here.
What kind of
facts?
You need to listen.
The program crashed.
You made assertion.
Hold on, man.
No, man. Listen.
The program crashed in 2010. You need to come.
No, listen. Just answer me.
Man.
Listen, man. Answer me. I'm not going. Me not really come on to have no debate. You said the last time he was in the program crashed. I said to you, when we qualified for the World Cup, leading up to that, he was in charge of the program and he resigned as Captain Horace Burrell. And you're telling me to present facts?
So, guys, here's one.
Prince,
one second. Prince, one second. A program can't crash because of a coach. Always remember that. A program cannot crash because of a coach when you have an administration in charge of the program. Do you agree with that perspective? I'm asking you a question, Prince. Can a program crash because of a coach who is hired to run the program? He didn't initiate the program. It's not a one-man thing. There's an administration above him. Can a program crash because of a coach? You can fail to qualify, but the program can't crash. You can fail to qualify because of performance, but the program can't crash because of a coach.
Cranky, if you have the Cranky, if you have a bad coach at the seed, the program can run down to nothing. We have seen teams in Premier League, and because of the coach, the program run down. All right, I know them not even play championship.
Prince.
Run right down.
Prince. I hate to tell you this, Prince. There's no such thing. Premier League, League One, La Liga. There's an administration, technical director, owners, accountant, all those parties who makes financial decisions and buy players and give to the coach influences the program, its direction, how it operates, not the coach. The coach's main job is to coach the players. If he doesn't do well, he gets fired. Now the team cannot perform.
Well, Cranky.
Yeah.
What you say where you just say a while ago? What is the coach main job?
The coach a team.
All right. The coach main job is to coach a team.
Yeah.
Now, when we have a coach that is meddling in the girls' personal life, tell me now.
Prince, you're going way off on a tangent.
Yeah, me think so.
Way off on a tangent.
Well, Coach, remember, in 2016, there was controversy around the team, and there was an article that was sent out by a certain newspaper. Remember? Remember that? But every time this man is around the team, there has always been some sort of problem.
But Prince, we're talking about today's reggae girls who are trying to qualify for the upcoming World Cup, right? We're talking about 2016. That's history. So what has he done now in terms of whatever year?
Because you say every time in their own something come
on. He said the last time Vin Blaine was at the program, he should not. One of the reasons he gave for Vin Blaine, remember the man has resigned, right? So we can get back. But he said one of the reasons why he should not be the coach is because the last time he was in the program crashed.
Yeah. That's what you said.
That's what you said. I ask you, when was the last time Vin Blaine was in the program? Because it was in 2010.
Yeah.
And then you are saying I must get facts. You need to get the facts because the last time he was in the program was not 2010.
The last time was 2016. But I was highlighting in 2010 when the program crashed. I remember that in 2016 there was a problem as well.
Prince,
there was problem.
Blaming Vin for something. If he wasn't in the administration and he was just a coach, I don't know how a coach can crash a program. That's hard to do.
And that's why I said this conversation is going to go around in circle if we don't move on. So we're going to move on. Who is the coach that the girls are requesting? Anybody knows?
Yeah, I think it's Bunny Shaw.
Bunny?
Come on, Cranky. Why would they do that now? Come on now. Well, we give girls them a little bit more respect than that. Come on.
What respect?
Hold on. I must see what Hold on, man. I kind of feel it unfair if I beat the girls them that way.
We're not beating anybody. What we're calling out is specific. Yeah. The girls are the one who wrote the letter, and they want to replace the coach. Fine, with the coach. The coach resigned, so the coach acquiesced to their request. The JFF now have to go out and find a replacement for the coach. You know how difficult that is at this time, coupled with financial implications of the replacement, coupled with coaching staff, administrative. You know what has to be done to put a new coach in place, to get people comfortable, to understand, to go interview personnel and bring them into the program. You know how disruptive that is? I don't understand the logic, especially since the coach hasn't lost a game yet. And your view is, like a lot of people is, well, I could coach a team and get there. A lot of people say that in life about different things. But the fact of the matter is the coach was hired. The coach did a good job. The coach had good outcome. I'm neither a Vin Blaine supporter or a JFF supporter. But based on facts and circumstances, I don't think you guys are being fair to the coach. Give what has transpired. I don't think you're being fair. And you guys don't have I'm going to say this, which is important.
Is history cranky? I think it is going off based off history.
Yeah, but what my history has to do with now? We're in the here and present. We're in the now. And judge me on now results, not past results. If you only judge somebody based on what's in the past, then you know what? What does the future look like? When my current present suggests I'm doing
Kirky, well, Kirky, what you just say a while ago?
You can't just judge somebody based on the past.
You can't judge someone by their past.
Just by their past alone. There's nobody you would have so you go to jail, you come out, and the man say, you know what, you went to jail, I don't want to ever touch you and not give you a job. You gotta give people an opportunity. He may not have done with the past, he's done what judge him by the now then. Use it now as the basis to judge him. So Prince, why is it that there is in your view, you have made your mind about it. No matter what he does, it doesn't matter, you don't want him as a coach. No matter what he does. Is that
Neo is saying if you had a bad coach, it still could have cost them one or two of those games that they played in the round. If there was a bad coach.
Well, coach, but here what I think now, no, because we not highlight certain things. You see? So everybody has said Vin Blaine when unbeaten. But at the same time, there are reports coming out of the JFF camp that the players, they were playing to instruction.
So hold on.
So let's take that into context.
Hold on.
Let me take it into context.
Let me say that there are reports. So wherever those reports are, because a lot nowadays amount of reports coming out. I'm telling you. So reports come out.
Hold on, man.
You have to give.
Go
listen,
and watch.
One on.
Right, yeah, may I make it talk, you know?
No, but you
All
just
right,
make a
talk,
point,
talk.
and you want to make a next point.
Talk,
So
man,
we're not
man.
going to have this because
No, man, talk, man.
finish my point. So reports came out. Don't know where they are from. I'm going to give it to you. Reports came out that the girls never did anything at all that the coach said. And the team.
Never said that.
No, man. I'm putting it at the extreme. Nothing that the coach did, because remember, we could have won the games without the coach. We never needed a coach. We never needed anybody to be there, because anybody, if you put a donkey on the sideline, he would have assembled the girls, called them in, put them out there, and no matter what, we would have won. It would have happened. All right? Why do we need a coach now then? If a donkey could do the job, why do we need a coach now? If they are so good that they could do it with no coach, and they scored over 20 goals and conceded 2 against call them mediocre. Why do we don't need a coach now? Because we have good enough girls to go out there and play. We don't need a coach. So why even fire the coach?
Man, you blow the thing out of context, man. You blow the thing out of context.
But you
no,
said
that's what you said, Prince. That's what you basically
that's what you said, Prince. You said we need a coach. You said even management could coach a team.
Yeah, that's true.
You said management could coach a team, so they don't need a coach. That was your exact words.
All right, go on, Prince. Go on.
Remember, you know, and Vin Blaine say it all time out. Say some of the girls they weren't taking instructions. Even the other day when we are watching Max interview, Gary. Is it? So when persons are say Vin Blaine, he went unbeaten, and how much of a part did he play into going unbeaten? I'm just asking.
Should
Is that a question?
Hold on.
I don't know.
Let me ask you 3
we
questions.
don't need a code.
If I send Coach Minzy, if I send you a recording of clubs saying players didn't play to instruction,
but you can't answer a question with a question.
No, man. I'm going to answer your question, Coach Minzy. If I'm going to send you a clip with Klopp saying players didn't play to instructions, and Pep saying players didn't play to instructions. I'm going to send you something with Mourinho saying players didn't play with instructions. I'm going to send you those 3, and I want you to play them for everybody to hear. That cannot be the premise. Remember, we're not arguing whether the coach should keep the job. He has resigned. My point has always been, listen, I have no problem with the girls saying we want a better coach, a higher quality coach. I have no issues with that. I have said that from the beginning. I have an issue with when the reasons that you are giving for the coach to be fired, the evidence doesn't support it. I have an issue if a player has not played for the team and signs a letter for a coach to be fired. In principle, I think something is wrong with that. Should he be in the job? Absolutely. Let me finish. Absolutely not. Nonetheless, there's a right way to do things. That is my point. If you have a problem with that, that's okay. We don't need to argue. I just think in principle, the right thing to do is say we don't want the person without giving any reasons. But don't build up and say things that the evidence cannot support. And that be the premise. Because after this, those things could be looked at to affect a person. You would not want somebody to release you from your job and saying that they are releasing you because they have $1 million that was missing and they think you are responsible. You may not have a problem losing the job, but leaving the job with that kind of thing on your record could affect you going forward. That is my issue in principle with it.
All right, Mannings, man. That's a good principle. We have a caller here online. Wayne, go ahead.
Yeah. One of the things I was listening in Vin Blaine interview, he was saying one of the things is that the girls weren't listening to him in training. No, these girls are professional, regardless of whether you think the coach is not capable or not. You should be following the instruction. Again, then the other thing is when there was a curfew time, one of the ladies, he didn't say who it was, said she's going to do road. And she did do road. She did leave and go. That is indiscipline. So therefore, if the girls are professional, as we are saying, these are some of the things that they should not have been doing. And we are promoting this as to say the girls are right. I am not supporting Vin Blaine, not supporting the Federation in how they handle the situation, because yes, they should have also talked to the girls to find out what is the issue. Now,
so what you have a problem with, Wayne, is the principle of the conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
And when we're saying that, it is obvious based on what he was saying that the coach wasn't in charge of a lot of things because the indiscipline that was going on in the camp was a problem. And the coach should have dealt with that. That's one. Two, there's another situation that you were seeing on, they were going through the list with the so-called 20 girls. And when they were going through the list, they realized that one of the signatures that was there, this person didn't play for the team, none at all. Another person that was there only played one game. Now, I'm not saying this to dispute that the girls didn't have an issue, but I think nobody is coming out to say exactly or representing the girl. You should have had whether one or two persons that are representing the girls that will come out and talk more about the issue. Because even in the list, there was a thing about strength training. There's no way you can come to a national program and looking to expect the coach to be dealing with strength training. This is something that you do individually, that you will be either coming from your club.
Caller. No. Let me stop you.
You're saying that the national coach will have time for
strength
training?
You still can add that a part. Yeah, man, you can add that as a part. You can do light strength training workout, man. Yeah, man.
But you're saying there's no onus on the individuals to do.
No, I'm not saying that.
Continue their program.
No, I'm not saying that. But you're saying they should not. But I believe that once they come in, of course, they can do some light strength work to ensure that they maintain their strength. Of course.
All right, fair enough. And then we also have to remember one other thing too. The complaint that they're having is not just with the coach. It's with the to how some of the things worded, they even have a problem with the federation. That's one. We're not going to get into that. But it is the fitness coach, they have problem with the team that is selected to monitor them, basically.
Okay.
But I will listen to what the panel has to say with what I feel is a problem, and I will listen and I will take it from there.
All right, no problem. Thanks, Wayne, for calling in.
So, Coach, what Wayne has said, a lot of what Wayne has said is what Speed has said, right? The whole thing about strength training when you get there. The other thing that Speed espoused when he was talking to Sports Max about the things that they looked at, some things that they disqualified, some things which were reinforced. So what he basically said was, unlike what you're saying, which is you come to a national program, it's not the coach's job for the strength training element. The question is, did you even have the infrastructure to do strength training? You could go off on a tangent in a lot of these things, but do you even have the infrastructure to do some of these things that people talk about? He talked about video analysts, which is that they didn't have that present. He didn't have that as availability to have the video analyst, right?
But Cranky, remember, what's his name? The one that went over to the Reggae Boyz side. He was a part of the female.
But he wasn't available then. Speed was saying he wasn't available then, right? There's a bunch of stuff. We can go to each of those coaches, but Speed walked through about 6 or so items, which was refuting what the girls were saying. Some were. It did admit that there were some things the girls said which were legitimate, but what he basically said was, if you present 20 items and I disqualify 5 almost right away, then it cuts into the credibility of your case. And that was part of the problem that the JFF faced, which is you give me a list of all these items, and as I start going through them, a number of them aren't accurate. So it's almost like you throw the whole case out the door.
All right, we have another call online. We have about 9 minutes to go in this show, people. 8 minutes. We're not taking it past 1.5 hours. So we have about 9 minutes to go. Caller, go ahead.
Hi, Coach Binsey, Anonymous here.
Anonymous, big up yourself.
You guys... All right, yeah, it looks like you saved the best for last. So yeah, but it looks like you have a heated discussion tonight. Lots of passion I see expressing. Since we're running out of time, I'll just keep it concise.
Yes.
So in terms of being succinct, I'll just make one brief point. So I guess in this scenario, I guess hindsight is going to be the proof in terms of whatever the results is. In terms of, well, if the girls go on and qualify, then the decision that is made would be the correct one. And if, God forbid, there is failure, then this might not be the best approach. I don't know what you are, your panelists think about that remark. And I'll just leave it there and then I'll just exit. And again, thanks for listening. My view.
No problem, Anonymous. Thanks for calling.
I don't think there is any situation where you can say Vin Blaine wouldn't have been successful going forward. You can say that you can even make the case of more about the opposite, which is, given his success so far, he may have been successful if they're not successful, but there is nothing to indicate that he wouldn't have been successful going forward and be able to qualify. So I wouldn't agree with the caller that substantiate that fact if the girls go ahead and qualify, because you can't say whether or not Vin Blaine would not be able to do the same thing.
All right. Me have a point to make. Man, earlier, the player that you said that signed the paper without representing us, just let it be known that this player, she represented us in an international friendly already. Is because passport issue why she's not
because of passport issue.
Well,
there was no passport issue. Let me correct you. It was not passport issue. That's all. Go ahead.
Prince, all these things that she's saying is what Speed said to Sports Max.
I'm just repeating.
There were players who either played one game or wasn't part of the current squad. There were a number of things that he pointed out, that he laid out as to why the JFF came to the conclusion that a number of the things weren't accurate. And so people are signing a form when they weren't even there at one point.
Well, but if remember, even though she not play and she not in a squad, and she attend couple of training sessions and she's around the team, you tell me that she can't really acknowledge what take place in her team? The fact that she's attending the training session.
Let me answer the question. I think you're missing. Let me answer the question. All right. You go to a company to work. It is your second day of training. They cite issues that started from the beginning of a campaign. Right? From the beginning of a campaign about punctuality. If you look at the issue listed, the player who did not play was not in the best position to assess those things. No matter how you strike it. Were they legitimate? It doesn't take away from the fact that the issues may be legitimate. But the fact that the person would not have been in all the spaces. For example, when you talk about after-match recovery, how can a player sign to the fact there's a failure with after-match recovery if you have never played a match under the coach? In the court of law, there is an issue with that. It does not say that it is not a real issue. But what you have done is signed a document saying that you have experienced this issue and it is a problem. That is what the letter is saying. And I think something is wrong with that. And this is not suggesting that the coach should stay. And I keep on emphasizing that. He should not. There should be a new coach. And maybe there's somebody better who's going to come in. I still believe these girls can still go. They have my 100% support. But I will not walk away from the point that the right thing may have been their intention. It wasn't done the right way.
All right. I'll move on to the next point. You see me? I could have rebut all that in about.
But you can go ahead
the
and
show. Well, I know the show so done. So and we have a few things to cover. All right. So the first
and now, man,
caller,
your final point, this Prince.
well, coach, not do that, man. The people them more, man, coach. I'm say what 8:30 people want to say.
No, man, me have things we got to, brother.
10 more minutes. All right, well, coach. When I set you,
not
I just want to address the first caller for the people them know what I want. So the first caller, he was saying about the strength training. Say the team should really have focused on strength training. As I said, this team is the situation is unique because some of the girls them play in America, and at the time that they were playing the qualifiers, there weren't any active football matches. The girls that played in Europe, they were playing matches in their team. So therefore, the American girls, they would have need some strength training. So there was a need for the strength training for those players because they were inactive. Wouldn't you agree, panelists?
That's what. All right. Listen, you see, because what happens, let me say this, and this is probably 30 seconds. Again, the girls have a, we don't know why we keep going over the girls have a right to say we don't want this coach. Nothing is wrong with that. Without even citing any reason, they could just get up and say we're unhappy with this coach. Players do that. Nothing is wrong with that. But there is a right way to do it without trying to affect a person's credibility. I don't think.
I don't agree with Mannings, man.
But remember, said the letter was a private letter. You know, he never did make for go out in a public.
Wait. If you tell me that you don't want, if I'm the JFF, you don't want the coach. My first thing is why. You have to tell me the reason why you don't.
There has to be some variables. Why?
Yes, you have to tell me why. And if you tell me why, and I check and it's not accurate, that's a problem.
No, it's true, but players, no, what I am saying, though, the reality is there are players many times, even in the Premier League, they want a coach out and they basically strike without doing letters in terms of they give up on the teams. I am saying that the girls have a right to that. It does not mean, however,
you have to
them having a right to
that. As Prince said, and I have been saying earlier, the letter shouldn't have gone public.
No, the letter was a private
this
letter.
Alabalu are going, you know. At that caused all of this discussion, you know. The letter should not have gone public. If the letter had gone public and not gone public and they resolve whatever they have and Vin had to walk, and then afterwards we hear about it, then it would make a world of difference, you know. but because it came out without, and then a decision had to be made and so forth, it kind of rubbed the thing the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Especially since I'm
Break up cranky.
compensating the coach. If
Cranky, a breakup.
I
Half time, big up yourself.
he or she
All right. Mannings man, final thoughts. We're not hearing Cranky.
Listen, you know, we have some plans. We hope to see the girls play in the final stage. You know, hopefully, we want to at least be able to watch a couple of the games because we still believe. I still believe that they're going to qualify. Like I said, my whole issue with it, I don't have a problem with your top player saying that, listen, we're uncomfortable with a particular coach. But at the end of the day, we can express how we feel without slighting a person's reputation. And I knew that Blaine was going to do what is best because he gave up. He resigned his job. So don't make it about this issue that we don't make it about the person because he's gone. Ask ourselves, what are we going to do going ahead as a nation with the program? Who gets to pick the coach? Should the girls pick the coach? Should the GFF pick the coach? Who should select the next coach for the Reggae Girls? Because that is going to be the next problem we are discussing on these platforms.
30 seconds, Prince.
All right. So first of all, I just want to big up the ladies. Cool. I want to big up the ladies also in the chat. You know, Prince over there. Prince always give him 120 support, and hopefully I can see you soon in the next World Cup. You see? And Prince definitely, if I can make it to the World Cup, Prince I gonna make a trip to the World Cup. Me I tell you no that now miss me. You see? And you know, we have a whole heap of thing in our pipeline, coach, and you see me? Somewhere down in the future, you're gonna see some whole heap of injection into the female program. So don't worry yourself, we have some whole heap of project down in our pipeline and go on. Yeah, definitely. So big up the girls, and I don't know. Anytime when you're ready, you can continue linking Prince and the IG. You see me? So you don't know. So you can find Prince _ Kevin and the IG. Right? Definitely. Big up.
All right, Prince of the boss. Cranky, as you return, hope your internet spare you 30 seconds. Go ahead. Final thoughts.
I am someone who believes in authority. And if you don't have authority, you have chaos. And you cannot let players, students, employees run your school, your company, your athletic program, your football program. That should not happen. There's a reason why we have administration and we have adults running these things. Hopefully they're competent. They're not competent, you change them. But the minute you start let players tell you who should coach them and who should manage them, that is a problem that has to be addressed. I'm not supporting the JFF or Blaine or the players, but we have to have order. And we don't have order, you have chaos. And whatever you're trying to achieve as a society, whether it's in sports or otherwise, go to shambles. So, but I would just say this finally, which is we have to do better. No one came out looking good. Blaine did a good job of how he managed the situation. The JFF also have some part to play in this. And to me, the players look worse of everyone that's involved in all of this. So we have to do better. That's all. We have to do better.
All right. CC, just a come on, we have a benediction. All right, people, big up yourself. Like I said, this
coach,
should have been a very short stream, you know, but
man,
you know,
coach,
when the discussion gets hot,
9 o'clock.
it spill over. But yeah, thanks to Mannings, man. Thanks to Prince, the real Reggae Girl star.
Yeah, man. Tell him check out I am sure
no, you hear the passion, you know. No, you hear the
where's the Mannings, man? 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, yeah, man, because we're going to do the JPL thing and then talk some football.
All right. So Brain Jane, see, Mannings man gonna have his show. So you can go over to Mannings man's show. All right. We now take up the whole time. Mannings man have to take this side too. Cranky, big up yourself. Prince, big up yourself again. All the commenters, all the persons on Facebook, we appreciate you. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out. With a little what?
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.